Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from Group 4 and my name is Nur Adlina binti Muhammad Anwar who would like to present about investment. What is investment? Investment refers to the process of dedicating resources such as money, time or effort with the expectation of achieving a benefit or return in the future. The primary goal of investment is to generate profit such as earning interest, dividend or capital gains, or to build wealth over time. For example, common investment includes stock, bonds, real estate, a mutual fund, or starting a business. It's significant by investing wisely, individual or organization can grow their resources to meet a long-term financial goal and prepare for the future.
Next, I will continue. My name is Nadia Edina binti Ahmad Nizam. Low-risk investment bond. The definition means that the bond are fixed income security where investors lend money to an entity like government or corporation for a defined period at a fixed interest rate. The risk level is low, especially for government bonds. Example like US Treasury bonds because they are backed by the government itself, while the corporate bonds carry slightly higher risk due to the possibility of the issuer default. The return potential is lower than any other stock or high-risk investment, as they are predictable because they involve fixed interest payment and the return of principal at maturity. The risk factor, inflation risk, which means bond returns may not keep up with inflation, and the interest rate risk means that the bond prices fall when interest rate rises. As for the moderate risk investment, which is mutual fund, the definition is these are diversified portfolio of stock, bond, or other security that are managed by the professional. The risk level is moderate, depend on the asset that they hold. For example, bond mutual fund carry less risk than stock focused mutual fund. Diversification reduces the risk compared to investing in individual stock. The return potential is moderate to higher depending on the market condition and the fund investment strategy. The risk factor, which is market risk, prices fluctuate based on economic condition, and management risk, performance depends on the fund's manager expertise. High-risk investment. The definition means that the stock represents ownership in a company and their value depends on the company performance and market condition. The risk level is high as stock prices can be influenced by economic, political, and company-specific events. Individual stocks are riskier than diversified portfolio like index fund. Return potential. Historically, stocks have offered the highest long-term return compared to other asset classes. Dividend and capital appreciation are the two main sources of return. Risk factor, market risk and company-specific risk. The market risk is because of economic downturn that can affect our stock, while company-specific risk because of poor management, competition, or financial issue.
Next is, why do people invest? These are three primary objectives of investment. The first one is a capital appreciation. This is to growing the value of the initial investment over time, for example, such as stock, real estate. This is ideal for a long-term wealth building and patient investor. The second one is income generation. This is to earning regular income from investments such as bond, rental properties, dividend stock. This is ideal for retired or anyone seeking steady cash flow. The third one is a capital preservation. This is to protecting the initial investment from loss, for example, government bond and money market fund. This is ideal for a short-term goals or risk-averse investor.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Uzair bin Johari and I would like to explain about risk factor. Classification. Risk is a potential of losing something value. Total risk consists of two types of risk, systematic and unsystematic risk. For the first one is systematic risk. Systematic risk refers to external or uncontrollable risk. On the other hand, refers to factors affecting the prices of all securities. For example, inflation, social and interest rate. This part contains 3 points and divided by 2 sections, sources and hedging mechanism. First point is purchasing power or inflation risk. For the sources, uncertainty of the purchasing power, and the hedging mechanism is construct investment portfolio, diversity into investment in real asset. Okay. Second point is market risk. The sources is possibility of loss due to fluctuation. For the hedging mechanism is Examine history of the stock, good timing purchase and sell, prepare to hold stock. Last point is interest rate risk. The sources is fluctuation of interest rate. The hedging mechanism is choose short-term fixed income, hold security until maturity. For the next part, I'm going to explain about unsystematic risk associated with random causes that can be eliminated through diversification, the sources related to the regulatory action, mismanagement, labor prefer, and labor strike. First point is business risk, and the sources is operating conditions and how it's affect the income and dividend payment. And the hedging mechanism is having good team management and diversification. Last but not least is financial risk. Sources is how firm finance their activities, and hedging mechanism is carefully finance the operation company.
Hi, my name is Alia Zuleka binti Muhammad Nizam and my metric number is 2022488014. The investment ecosystem is a collaborative network that includes financial markets, regulatory bodies, and investment intermediaries, all working together to facilitate investment activities. For financial markets, it serves as a platform for buying and selling financial instruments like stock and bonds, with stock exchanges such as New York Stock Exchange, enabling price determination through supply and demand. Next, for regulatory bodies, ensure fair and transparent operations within this ecosystem. For instance, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) in the US and the Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) in the UK, they enforce securities laws to protect investors and maintain market integrity. Lastly, for investment intermediaries, which including brokers, fund managers, and investing advisors, act as facilitators between investor and financial market brokers, execute trades, fund managers oversee investment funds, and advisors provide guidance on investment decisions. In summary, the investment ecosystem functions through the interaction of these components to enable investment activities while ensuring compliance with regulations and protecting investors.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shadiba binti Shafi'i. I'm going to present Chapter 3 Investment Alternative related to type of investment. The first type of investment is funds. Funds, meaning as investment funds or mutual funds, are a collection of investment from one or more assets of others, known as portfolio. Investor buy share in mutual funds, which is represent an investor part of ownership in the fund and the income it generates. Second one is derivative. Derivative consists of two options, which is options and also futures. Options meaning as an agreement between two parties to buy or sell the underlying instrument at a specific time in the future at a specific price determined today. Futures also meaning as purchase of sell a certain quantity of underlying instrument at a stipulated price within a specific time period by paying a premium. The third one is investment trust. Investment trust meaning as investor pool funds together so that investment can be made to purchase stocks, bonds, and others. For example, real estate, Amanah Saham Nasional, and Amanah Saham Bumi Putra. The fourth one is stock. Stock can be consist of common stock and preferred stock. Common stock represent a share of ownership in a company, and if a company does well or the value of its asset increase, common stock can go up in the value. By meaning of that, common stock it depends on the company performance. Preferred stock meaning as hybrid of debt and equity, but also can be both. There will be no voting rights due to no participation in the issue list. Par value terms called as dividend payment or call price. Fifth one is alternative investment, meaning as can include private equity, venture capital, hedge funds, managed futures, art and antiques, commodities, and derivative contracts. Second last is commodity funds. Commodity funds invest in raw materials or primary agricultural products such as gold, silver, metal, oil, natural gas, or wheat, and etc. The last one is bonds. Bonds is a fixed income security, which is the par values is 1,000 paid at a maturity date. Most of issue of bond can be the government or private corporation.